scientist among us, and it's Ambassador Patrice Debré, who is in charge not only of HIV/AIDS but also communicable diseases. And Patrice is also professor of immunology at the Université Pierre-Marie Curie in Paris, and he has a long career in various research and clinical care programs in Southeast Asia, Sub-Saharan Africa.
Thank you, Peter. Welcome to all of you.
Africa counts the dead! G8 counts the babies! 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 Africa counts the dead! Let's go! More money! 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 Let's go! More money!
Today, activists from organizations of people living with HIV, including ACTA Paris, are interrupting this symposium because Patrice Debré, the French AIDS ambassador, has held for the position for 40 months now. In that time, more than 2 million people died of AIDS because they did not have access to medicine. The activists demand today that the French AIDS ambassador answer to the following question: how will it be possible to enroll new people in treatment with no additional money and while fighting against policies to lower the price of drugs? 2010 was supposed to be the year of the universal access to treatments against HIV and AIDS, TB and malaria. 2010 will be the year of G8 countries' broken promises. 2010 is the year of fund replenishment for the Global Fund to fight AIDS, TB and malaria. To this date, France has not given any single sign showing that it will increase significantly its contribution to the Global Fund. Without an increase of at least 40% of its contributions, it will not be possible to apply new WHO guidelines to begin treatment earlier and to ensure access to second-line and third-line drugs for all who need it. 2010 is the year of the war against generics. Indeed, 2010 is the year of ACTA, anti-counterfeiting trade agreements, and FTAs, free trade agreements, between India and European Union. These agreements, if signed, will hinder dramatically the production and the exportation of cheap generic drugs. So we still ask today, Patrice Debré to quit, France to triple its contribution to the Global Fund to fight AIDS, TB and malaria, and to renounce jointly with the EU to free trade agreements with India, to US, France and Europe to jointly renounce to ACTA. Thank you very much.
I have a letter signed by 200 AIDS organizations calling on governments to increase their funding. I want to deliver it to you, Ambassador Gooseby, because as you know, other countries follow America's lead when it comes to AIDS funding. And when the US gives only technical increases, but not real increases that keep pace with the need and keep pace with the epidemic, other countries also cut back their funding. We know that you personally agree with our demands. We're asking you and all the ambassadors here to be more than ambassadors, to be activists, to not make requests for real funding, but to demand real funding, because you at this table know what is really needed. You need to use the bully pulpit, to use your positions of authority, to make the demands, to not be satisfied with these tiny increases, to not be satisfied when Congress authorizes $48 billion over 5 years, and then that promise is reneged on. we're asking you and all of you up here to take the lead. Real funding for AIDS.
Well, there's clearly a need to not end AIDS diplomacy. We will go on with the session. In the debate after introductions, we will address some of the issues that